Many of you asked me, why do I continue peeing on this man? And to that, I have a question to throw back at you guys. Why does this man not give me my 20% melee boost anymore? Welcome back, everybody, another episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Today, as per usual, until this healer decides that he wants to give me the muscle juice or whatever it is that gives me my 20% melee boost, I'm gonna continue being a rather salty fellow at him because I want it. And it's not happening. I'm also gonna clear out my chopper a little bit. And today, we got something very, very different to talk about. We got two things to talk about. One, I want to talk about a recent development that has occurred with the progress of something known as AI base raids that actually has to do with the Jurassic Survival game. I'm not saying that I'm talking like this has to do with Last Day on Earth, but we learned this because of the Jurassic Survival game, and it's something that I thought you guys would love to hear. So that's something we're gonna be talking about. And number two that we're gonna be talking about is the fact that Kefir supposedly made a Reddit ask us anything, which is kind of like Reddit's version of a Q&A over on the lead Reddit community, and it's been deemed real by the mod team over there. So, oh, hello, Chopper. Yeah, you know how we roll. Also, the shipwreck event, I accidentally forgot to go away from the shipwreck event because I had no energy when I was done yesterday. So that's still the exact same shipwreck event from yesterday, unfortunately. And really quickly, I had something awesome I want to tell you guys about, which is a great way to get some extra cash and gift cards so that you guys can use to potentially buy some engineer crates, some of that jazz. So it's this site where you can take research surveys, which help brands make better products, and from there you can actually earn cash and gift cards. I've tried out a little bit myself, and you know, it's pretty freaking solid for what it is. I definitely recommend it. So make sure to click the link at the top of my description and start earning extra cash and gift cards. And I want to say a huge thank you to Valued Opinion for sponsoring this little shout out. So let's kick things off with this AI thing that I want to talk about. So in this other game that we're playing right now, it's not replacing Last Day on Earth. I'm still playing Last Day on Earth every day, all right? But there is a mechanic that I actually found out about in today's Jurassic Survival video. If you guys want, you can check it out. If not, I'll have a short little clip here. But what happens is that enemy AI will travel from an enemy base towards your home and attack you at your very own home, aka AI base raids. Not where you're raiding the AI's base, but where the AI is raiding your base. Yeah, that's right. Now here's the thing, you might think, Star, what does that have to do with what's Jurassic Survival have to do with this? Well, think. This game, right, Jurassic Survival, is based what appears to be just like the awful, like the absolutely atrocious knockoff we played a couple days ago, Last Day on Earth 2.0, as I call it. Both of those are heavily based around what appears to be an old version of Last Day on Earth, because they have pretty much the same type of map. The Jurassic Survival thing kind of disabled a couple events and actually added in its own unique T-Rex event, and it capitalized on what I'm guessing is going to be existing code in the game, because it had an entire system where an enemy AI would leave its base. There would be a travel timer, like 3 minutes or something. It arrives at your base, and then next time you go back to your base, you are waiting to be ambushed. It's weird, it's odd, but that means that there is a system in place somewhere in the code for that to be possible, which means it might be closer than we think. Now, my theory, what I think is gonna happen is, you guys know we've been talking about update 1.7. That's gonna be a big thing coming. I think it's coming soon, because when Kefir starts to take their sweet time in between updates, usually that means something big's coming. So I'm thinking that might be coming somewhere down the line. But what I'm thinking, we should probably make sure to drive here to make sure this thing doesn't respawn. But what I'm thinking is gonna happen is, we know that 1.7 is looking like it might be the base raid update, because the base raid is going to be a big update. Now, this doesn't mean that multiplayer base raids, I mean, they're gonna revamp how bases are raided, in that you are going to be able to, I feel like, potentially even craft safes and that type of stuff. You'll be able to, I think the big thing that I saw in the teasers that they were doing is that you're actually gonna be able to get this handy dandy little thing known as C4, which is needed to break into level 3 walls and supposedly level 4 walls. They've said you're not supposed to break into level 4 walls with them before, but when we go to this dude's forever away. Like, I don't even think I could run there right now. Yeah, I don't even have the energy. But what we could do is there's a level, yeah, that dude has level 4 walls, and there's still the option to blow up the level 4 walls, and you get prompted about having C4. So that might still be possible. But what I'm guessing is that Kefir might try and make this a thing for the 1.7 update, where not only will you be able to more fully raid the enemy bases, craft C4, potentially do some acid bath stuff, because it seemed like the acid bath might be, has been teased for that kind of like group of updates as well, but also the AI would have the ability to come and attack you back. Now, in the other game, you know, that already happens. They come and they check it out. So I'm thinking that that's somewhere implemented in the code, and I think it's going to become. But let me know what you guys think in regards to that. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions regarding this, especially because this is like some really concrete stuff we got here, where like literally a old version of Last Day on Earth, which was what the other game was built off of, Jurassic Survival, that was able to implement base rating. Like, if a knockoff's able to do it, I'm excited to see what Kefir's able to do, because Kefir's the one who's, for the most part, implementing a ton of this crazy new stuff, whereas these knockoffs and kind of like games based off of Last Day on Earth are, for the most part, using like existing structures, existing code, and that jazz. So let me know in the comment section down below, and while you are at it, make sure you guys hit that like button, and make sure you're subscribed to be entered into that weekly $25 iTunes Play Store gift card giveaway. It's the second day of entries today, so still pretty early on. You guys can enter it on every Last Day on Earth video. All you gotta do is make sure to leave that comment. I like to ask you guys a couple of questions for some inspiration for the comments, as you guys may or may not know by now. I love kind of like spurring that type of discussion, and you guys are absolutely awesome with a ton of the ideas, that type of jazz that you guys have. And does this guy still just like ignore us when we shoot him? Yep, this dude just never cares about getting shot. Nicest thing ever, honestly. Always super easy. Oh my god, he just flipped the hell out. But yeah, make sure to let me know that. Winners will be drawn on Saturday. I pick a random Last Day on Earth video from the past week, and then once that is picked, I will, oh dude, that dude is like butt naked. Is that dude about to be butt dead? Yeah, ha! Suck it. Got him. Everyone's dead. But yeah, Saturday rolls around, I'll pick a random Last Day on Earth video from the past week, pick a random comment. I love what I see, baby. Give me that M16. I'll pick a random comment, and then from that, if that random comment fulfilled all the things for the giveaway, boom shakalaka, you got that $25 code of your choice coming your way. So make sure you guys enter if you want. Maybe even hit that notification button so you get notified every time new stuff is coming, because you know I'm always trying to be on absolutely as on top of all of the Last Day on Earth stuff as possible. So might be a worthy investment. Who knows? I'm not a person to tell you how to invest, though. That's not my place. My place is to try and cause some giggles, try and spread some information, and try to spread some fan-freaking-tasticness. That reminds me, I hope you guys are having an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic day. By the way, oh, I'm rhyming, dude. I'm gonna be a rapper today. That's for sure. I might actually end up... Okay, so our chopper's got some room, but yeah, I hope you guys are seriously having a fan-freaking-tastic day. I think it gets more fan-freaking-tastic from here on out, especially because today is a pretty awesome day. You know why? Today is Sunday, unless you're watching this later, in which case that's a different story. But I hope you guys are having an awesome whatever day it might be, because I know I still gotta do some homework and stuff, man. That's kind of gonna suck, but no, get those sneakers out of here, boy. Those ain't even Jordans. What is you thinking? What is you doing? No. Don't even try with me, game. Don't even try with me. But yeah, I gotta go crank out some homework after all said and done. But before all said and done, I'm still cranking out. I'm trying to get 3 videos out here for today. I was trying to do a 7 days to die video for the other day too, but that kind of just failed horrifically, which kind of sucked because my time just absolutely got destroyed because I had to work on like a group project the other day. If you guys haven't watched 7 Days to Die, you might like it. It's kind of like Last Day on Earth on PC with like a lot more whatchamacall going on. I might leave this pistol behind me. Oh no, I'm just stupid. I didn't put the band-aids together. I'm not leaving that pistol behind. I'm leaving my stupidity behind. Haha. It's funny. I can never leave that behind. No scuba mask though, dude. I'm still waiting for the day when that does happen, when we finally acquire the mask of the scuba variety, because that will be an amazing day. I tell you what. But yeah, you guys might like 7 days. But you know what else you guys might like? You might like this Kefir Q&A that they did on a Reddit. So we're going to go over all of this. We're going to talk about it right about now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you know, why the hell not? Let's do it right now. Howdy, everyone. Join us for our first AMA, which will take place, yada, yada, yada. And then they say, okay, ready to answer questions. Pretty much just how Reddit works, where like there's a post, and then people comment on the post. It's like another social media site. It's just one that I happen to use way too often whenever there's homework that needs procrastinating or something like that. But long story short, what they are doing is they are going to be asking, or they're going to be answering a lot of questions that people will be talking about. So, the one thing that has me skeptical about this, though, is that it says Kefir official team. Except it doesn't say Kefir official team, it says Kefir official team. You know, they didn't spell official right, but for now, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. For now, because this was a stickied post in the Reddit, which means the moderators of that Reddit group deemed this worthy and they kind of deemed it as true. Now, I don't know if I agree with that. I'll be telling you guys my reasons why, but I'll give the moderators a little bit of a benefit of the doubt. But this is where I actually want your guys' help. And what I want you guys to do before we hop into this AMA is try to tweet at Kefir. Just try to get Kefir's attention here. Because I was trying to look through Kefir. They had no tweet about this AMA, Ask Us Anything. They had no Facebook post about this. There is no proof of any official Last Day on Earth channel talking about this, but the moderators deemed it true. So for now, they get the benefit of the doubt, but this is where I need your guys' help. I don't ask for your guys' help a lot, but today, this is for the greater good. This is to know, so we can know exactly about this information, because the weird thing is that they hand out a lot of information. Something that Kefir is not known to do. So I'm skeptical, but I definitely still want to share it. Definitely still want to talk about it. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So first off, we got this kind of thread where you can see each comment, and then below and to the slightly right is kind of the reply of that comment. That's how the reply system works on Reddit. If you're new to that, have you ever thought about adding some kind of a weapon that slows zombies down? We thought about it, and yes, we might add it, but not in the next update, but somewhere down the road. Okay, sounds like a pretty Kefir response. Well, what kind of weapon would it be? This ice gun that slows down zombies while dealing damage to them. That doesn't sound like Kefir, but for now, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt and we'll talk about it. So, ice gun that somehow slows down zombies and dealing damage to them. That sounds okay. That's like, it's pretty reasonable. Could be legit. Sounds interesting. Maybe you could produce elemental weapons, flamethrowers for fire, ice guns for ice, poison sprays for poison, maybe something that could blow an enemy away. Yes, we might add something like a tornado weapon, which gives you the ability to blow players away and tear houses down. Okay. Either Kefir is starting to go out of their freaking minds, because most of the things in game, they at least make a little bit of sense. However, if you're coming out here with a freaking nuclear tornado that can blow players' houses away, there might. This is the comment that kind of got me skeptical, and that's why I need your guys' help. So please, do what we can. But in the meantime, I also would like to brainstorm and ask you guys about some of these things as we kind of learn about them, talk about them a little bit more. But yeah, they said something that might add a tornado weapon. They have the ability to blow players away and tear houses down. So that'd be cool. Having like different elemental weapons, like an ice gun. Maybe I could see that, like an experimental ice gun. Maybe like a scientist somewhere down in the bunker. Oh, you know, that would actually be cool if you have to do a quest for some kind of a mad scientist. We've seen the quest system start to be at work. So imagine if we could start actually doing something with that quest system. Ooh, that'd be cool. Get like some special guns. I'd be a fan of that. Next up, feel free to ask us any questions. What is the biggest problem / challenge adding multiplayer to your game? It takes a lot of time and work, not to mention the wipe. That's strong, even to wipe your account, but don't worry, we're saving as much data as possible. And as a beta tester, you're getting a little something when this game comes out globally. If we get in-app purchases, holy hell, we'll be able to restore them after the huge wipe when multiplayer is released. Probably the stuff you bought will be stored in an inbox, and besides, you're getting a reward when beta comes out. You can maybe give us a cape for our characters, which doesn't drop and can't be taken off. Maybe it could give us some weak buffs, nothing too overpowered. We're currently working on some kind of cape. Will it be a cape that is given to beta testers? That would be amazing. You're getting something better than a cape right now. All I can tell you is that you're getting a VSS, but that we can tell you how much rewards you're getting. But that is all we can tell you about the rewards you're getting. So, again, little bit weird, and I'm skeptical because they're releasing a lot of information here. So like I said, what I want you guys to say is until we get official confirmation from Kefir, from a Twitter, from a Facebook or something, don't take this as fact. Okay? But please continue brainstorming with this, because listen, I'm a creative dude. Okay, I like brainstorming. I like having fun in my thoughts, dude. My brain's probably the time my main places. It's like my main playground, because I spend half my day doing YouTube, the other half doing school. There ain't no other time. All right, my brain is my form of entertainment at this point, and creativity with this type of stuff. I'd love to hear some ideas you guys got. But a cape of some sort, that would actually be pretty cool to see. Is maybe like our in-game character here. I could just kind of hop on in real quick and show that. But you know, he has like something on his back that just kind of floats around, and you know, kind of like if you guys ever played Minecraft, I think people got Minecraft capes for different things. I don't remember what they got them for, but they got them, and oh Jesus, I didn't get them for sneezing. That's for sure. God, there's another one. Holy Jesus, man. Oh my God. But yeah, just imagine we're walking around. There's kind of like a cool cape following us around. I don't know how that'd work with the backpack over it, but still. But yeah, that's kind of like the kind of, it's an interesting thing to think about. Next up, adding multiplayer is our main goal. If not, then perhaps in 2018. So their main goal is to supposedly, ooh, a crate. Their main goal supposedly is to add multiplayer before 2018. If not, then perhaps during 2018. Do you have any idea how multiplayer will be implemented? Yada yada yada. Like, will multiplayer only be used for specific events areas? So then they're saying a gas station event, which is something that's been talked about before. Raiding bases. Facebook to connect with friends, clan, private and global chat. You and your friend could visit the place together and kill a nearby survivor who's online. That's some of the things that they're talking about here coming in the future. That sounds awesome. Coming in the future in regards to multiplayer. That sounds awesome. Keep up the good work, guys. Not to mention, we're playtesting a really cool multiplayer event that you'll have to wait when multiplayer comes out. Is there a way that we can sign up to playtest multiplayer? Are you planning on introducing new weapons? I got a couple ideas, yada yada yada. And then all that they did at that point is they just kind of list everything that I'm gonna mention here in a couple of these different photos, different screen caps from the IMA. And then oddly enough, at the bottom of this, Kefir says again, and if it makes you feel better, we're going to be playtesting a really cool multiplayer event. And this is another reason why I'm kind of skeptical of these guys being legit. And in which case, if these guys are not legit and the Reddit mods slash the like leaders of that subreddit, if they actually somehow let this slide and they didn't fact check that this was legit Kefir, that's kind of like I don't know, dude. I'd be disappointed in them for letting that happen. I'm still giving them the benefit of the doubt for now, but there are some doubts, because usually Kefir is not the one to use all caps and be like, really cool multiplayer event. And usually Kefir, listen, they're Russian, right? So I understand, you know, translations between Russian and English, sometimes it comes off, grammatically comes off weird, but usually Kefir is pretty good in terms of spelling. And throughout all of this, you guys will notice a solid theme of spelling being surprising. Like that's the thing, just like kind of like analyzing how these responses are being typed out. You know, not only just the way, the grammar, the spelling, that type of stuff, but also just the fact that like Kefir does not like to reveal so much information from what we've seen. So seeing like a kind of slightly potentially unverified person come through and just claim to be Kefir and stuff, it's sketchy. It's sketchy, so that's why I really want to. I've already tried contacting my dude at Kefir, who I know, and I've tried contacting him. I'm like, dude, is this you guys? And if not, you guys should probably say something, because they're saying a lot of things here. And, you know, I don't want them being misled or nothing like that. So we got Savage TM here asking, will there be more bunker floors? You guys plan on adding different systems to bunker? Can you make the shop more usefulable by adding different in-game items and shop refresh every week? Will there be such an events where in-game players gather and fight for lives, not multiplayer? And do you gonna change how zones are in the near future, because it's boring to get same things over again and again? Number one, yes, but it's not our main plan in regards to the bunker floors. Number two, we're thinking about increasing the gas tank to the bunker, about talking about different systems to the bunker. We're adding a shop somewhere down the road, so a more usable shop that adds different in-game items. This is number three question. Number four, yes, we're thinking about an event where you could a certain human with weapons to get nice rewards. I don't even know what that means, but it says in-game players gather and fight for lives, not multiplayer. I don't even, yeah, I don't know how that would even make sense. How players gather and fight for lives is, if not being multiplayer, that's kind of confusing. And number five, are you going to change how zones are now in the near future, because it's boring to get to the things over and over? We agree with you. We're trying to make regular zones more sexy. We thought about making like a gold rush where you find gold bars to trade with the dealers for gold coins. And we might keep graves permanent somewhere down the road. That's really random. Why would they just randomly talk about graves? And I don't think Kefir would want to keep graves permanent. That was definitely like a Halloween type thing. I don't know. Who knows? If you guys got any thoughts on those, let me know. But bunker floors, that would be cool. I wish they would add in more. So if this is true, it does suck that they're not prioritizing them. But at the same time, they are kind of prioritizing multiplayer, so I can't complain too much. And a shop, that would be pretty awesome. Dude, ooh, could you ever imagine like Battle Royale and Last Day on Earth? Oh, ho, ho. Dude, that would honestly be pretty cool. Like, even if you could go in, like, maybe you get, like, a ticket. Oh, You know what? I kind of might try to flesh that idea out. We might talk about that another day. I think I got something cool that I might want to share with you guys. Share with Kefir, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Next question. How do you able the rating system will work? Yada, yada, yada. And response, the rating system will be like a button that it will have a find a base based off of your own, and we're adding a defender like Tom. So you can equip him and don't think you're done because player could attack you back. Probably 3 or 4 months away in regards to when the Raider base event is coming. We thought about adding an auto heal, but that kind of defeats the purpose of bandage and medkits, and they are definitely reworking the PvP combat, or the combat for PvP. But in the beginning, this has got the interesting thing. We're adding a defender like Tommy so you could equip him. As in, they're gonna have a defender like Tommy able to defend your own base, which would be amazing, dude. That's what I like. Ultimately, I want to see that happen in the game. This is something that I would freak out about. I just want to have like other players. You know, I'd love to just recruit AI and have them protecting my base, because that would be so cool, being able to walk back into my own base and just see like a ton of different people, and it would just like make the base feel so alive, which I feel like would just be really cool. I don't know. And with that, the final question that I had here, this is pretty much most of the questions that I saw asked. What is that huge crater on the right side of the map? You guys know the crater. You guys know this massive crater. That was when we were playtesting a volcano event. Unfortunately, we killed that idea because it didn't go as expected, but one of our guys recently brought back the idea, so it might come in the near future. That would be sweet. Maybe you would need a special type of armor so that you don't burn up, and magma zombies that explode in a burst of flames when they die, sort of like the explosive barrels in the shipwreck event, would also be an interesting element. You, sir, just say the exact stuff on when we were playtesting the event. So that right there, let me know what you guys will think about a potential volcano event with magma zombies in there and stuff. But this is where, like, I don't, you know, that's all the information we got here. And the big question that I want to ask you guys is, what do you guys think about this? Do you think that this is real, or do you think that this is fake? And then probably the most important thing I want you guys to get out of this video is just help me bring attention of this to Kefir. Because I don't want Kefir getting yelled at because people are going to be like, oh, you said all these things in this IMA, right? And then all of a sudden, they're going to be like, that wasn't us, like 5 months down the line. You know, I want this, if this is fake, I want this debunked as fast as possible. I don't want no false information being spread. So let's do that, guys. Let's band together, make sure Kefir knows, make our voices heard, and we need to get to the bottom of this. Because if this ends up being true, that is an insanely huge amount of cool things that are talked about that I would be very excited to be a part of. Very excited to play in the future as well. Like a huge crater, a volcano event, but dude, like, were they really testing a volcano event? I don't think so, because that volcano was like really far away. Like maybe they were messing around with it, but I'm gonna finish speculating. I dropped what might be facts and what might be they are facts if this ends up being the real Kefir. However, I think the big question right now is this the real Kefir? And that is something hopefully we'll get to the bottom to, and I gotta get to the bottom of my inventory and clear it out a little bit so we can head over to the next place. All right, boys, and I think we're pretty well equipped here. Just let's grab our tickets as per usual. I'm gonna go and try to do a little bit of work in the bunker because we still got a tiny bit of time before the bunker time is over, so I want to make sure to capitalize on that, to still try to rack up a couple more tickets, maybe get a yellow crate, something like that, who knows. But I'm very excited to hear your guys' thoughts about this, because probably out of everything that's listed, the ice gun and tornado gun, as outrageous as they sound, if the tornado gun does happen, I really hope it's not that OP, because that would be like, I don't know, man, that'd be like pretty high levels of OP if you could use a gun to literally just blow away a dude's house. That seems pretty extreme, but like an ice gun would be pretty cool. Seeing magma zombies, even magma zombies in the volcano, would be really awesome. I still feel like that's more of a crater than a volcano. Actually, dude, I've never really decided. It could definitely be one of the two though. But let's go ahead and make our way over here. As you can see, we got an hour 40. I'm not gonna do all the bunker stuff. I'll do some in my free time, like I said, and then hopefully we will gather the tickets. And next time we'll be able to kick things off with a little bit of a gorgeous crate unboxing. We already got more than enough green tickets to do it, man. All we need is a little bit more. You know what else we need in our lives? We need that next update. Like, blah. My God, I'm sorry. Okay, at times I can be impatient, but given how long it's been since we got a big update, like the last update, they switched up the shipwreck, which was, it was nice. It was nice, definitely not big. So I'm crossing my fingers that this weekend we get something good. I hope Kefir I hope Kefir drops something big, especially with all these knockoffs happening. I know a lot of us are staying loyal to Last Day on Earth. A lot of us agree that Last Day on Earth is still kind of a lot further along and all that jazz. But I think Kefir, they might start feeling the heat with some of these kind of copies of Last Day on Earth coming out. You know, kind of games based off Last Day on Earth, because people might be like, well, look at this game, and they might migrate. And I don't think Kefir wants that. All right, like, I think they've addressed the copies before, and they said, like, we gotta do something about this. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think they have acknowledged that they are out there. I think it was in, like, a Facebook comment or something like that. Did I ever fully loot this place? Almost. I think we got right around halfway or so. We should be pretty close to being done, though. But yeah, I know Kefir's acknowledged, I think, on one of their Facebook comments, somewhere up and around there. And I don't think they're too happy about it. I mean, who can blame them? Who would be happy about finding out all these games are coming out and kind of based a lot off of your game? Even like what appears to be like flat out just using like an old version of your game as like the basis for their entire game. Like I said, at least Jurassic World Survival, man. Jurassic World Survival, I feel like if any of the two knockoffs we've seen, I don't think that first knockoff is gonna have Kefir too worried. Besides the fact that they probably found out that, hey, people have a way of getting our code. That's probably not good in the long run. But at least the Jurassic Survival one, man, it's adding some new stuff. And that's why I'm kind of like holding out my hope and why we might keep on playing that one, because that one might actually get updates and stuff, I feel like, you know? I don't think that one's just gonna be an utter disappointment. That one might be a not so disappointment, and I like that. That makes me happy, just like a dead frenzy giant and some of those pistols finally getting used up. See, like, I just gotta like, some of those low quality pistols that have weapon, we can never scrap these things down. At least as of right now, even if we had that gun bench, we couldn't scrap them down. So I just like, it seems like I come here with the full inventory, but mainly I come here with weapons that I'm fully expecting to break. Because that way we can, ow, I wandered into a wall because I looked away for a second. Such is life. Such is life. Any nice things in here for us? Did I leave my laundry here or something like that? Let's reorganize the inventory a bit too. That saw blade mace is about, hey, some nice cargo pantalones. Makes me a happy camper. Although I'm not gonna take them. My pantalones right now are way more quality, dude. I apologize. We're gonna try and put the saw blade to use though, because this thing breaks so easily. And then we're gonna try and get the other thing going. I also, you know, we could try to kill these two dudes up here. These two shouldn't be too hard. Hey, Toxic Abomination, how you doing? They should die pretty quick. Although I get worried when they gang up on me. That is usually when I worry. So let's just make, okay, there we go. Perfect timing for that. Toxic Abomination down. We just got a floater bloater to go. This thing might break. Yeah. Dude, it's insane how fast the saw blade mace breaks. Like, you think it's so good because it has like ridiculously high damage. And then you just start using it and you're just kind of like, it's like it breaks so quick compared to like the stop sign. Dude, like, I think the stop sign, like the total damage that a weapon does, I feel like it might be even more important than how fast it does that damage. Like, how fast it does can matter if you're like fighting someone who does a lot of damage very quickly, such as, for example, our friend, the Frenzy Giant. Fighting him, for example, would not be the best situation for that. But yeah, then you got some weapons who actually, like, I don't know, some weapons that do a ton of damage. Like, even though their damage seems really weak at first, once you start, like, looking into, like, how much durability they have, too, like, things add up. All of a sudden, it's doing way more total damage than a saw blade mace. I forget what the best weapon is. Oh, no, we're going Mike Tyson on the man. We're going Mike Tyson on a man. Just kidding. Stop sign! Or do not enter sign, whichever side. Really, neither of you guys dropped anything? Talk about disappointment. At least some of these things I feel like usually have stuff. We might be able... Ooh, I think that might be a solid goal for today. I think we might try to end off today. Let's do it with the yellow unboxing. I think that's fair. Gives us something to look forward to here with the bunker, and along the way we can hopefully grab tons of valuables like beer. I need tons of beer because I don't think the healer is gonna give us what we want anytime soon. I will have those muscle vines one day, healer. All right, I will not rest until that happens, and I won't rest until I get to the bottom of this Kefir Reddit mystery. Although supposedly it's not a mystery, I think the mods may not have done their proper vetting. And there were other, like, even other people were suspicious on the subreddit too, but a lot of people just kind of rolled with it. I wouldn't blame them, dude. If you have a chance to ask Kefir questions, I'd roll with that too. But just reading some of those answers, I'm skeptical. But at the same time, I'm a skeptical guy. I try to be very positive with my skeptability, but at the end of the day, I do try to be pretty positive with it. And those two dudes, you know what? No, let's go over here. Let's try to take out... We already took out the Frenzy Giant here, which was really nice, because we, like, bum rushed this place. I love, dude, a stop sign can kill that, man. It's perfect. You guys told me apparently you can do it with a Saw Blade Mace, too, if you position yourself well enough, so my apologies for not positioning myself well enough. We're gonna try to take these guys out with a pistol, just because that Frenzy Giant's coming, and I get worried when that man gets close. No worries, we'll take him out. We'll take out the Frenzy Giant using some weaker stuff, but for now, I just... want those guys to die. We'll switch over to, woo! He's getting close. He's not even getting that close. Because he's not the Olympic sprinting Frenzy Giant who haunts my dreams and causes me nightmares. That dude's seriously like the Freddy Krueger of this game. It's just so unexpected. 5 tickets to go. Some of these guys maybe will come in handy. I don't know. I just remember we found red tickets off Toxic Spitters last time. Still cannot believe that happened. Because realistically, that had no business happening. Let's go back to the melee, though. Let's just 1v1. That's a toxic abomination, bro. Let's make sure we munch on a little bit of that food. Because we got a double whammy. We're hungry anyway. We can heal up on some food. Why don't we have a little bit of water, too? And we got a dead Frenzy Giant to boot. Not a frenzy, a toxic abomination. But he's not giving us what we want. Today, we want yellow tickets. It's always so weird. When I want yellow tickets, I get red tickets. When I want red tickets, I get yellow tickets. When I want green tickets, I realize that I have like 50 green tickets back at home because this game literally just has a constant stream of vitamin P coming our way with green tickets. Like seriously, the green tickets will never rest. I don't think they can rest. Their sole goal in life is to cause us just way more tickets than we can handle. Like if you do the bunker all the time, guaranteed you have more green tickets than you know what to do with. Which can be, it's a good problem to have, because you know, maybe you just start slacking on the bunker, but it sucks, because then you have like the red tickets, which are just like, you know, with the red tickets, you got the problem of, I'm not getting enough red tickets from this man. And your red tickets just do not keep up with the rest of your tickets, and you have to do the red ticket opening every couple of times instead of every single bunker run, and it sucks. I know, because it sucks for me too, because I like opening things. Opening things is fun. That's a yellow ticket, baby. That's what I like. Now, we still got a couple more sources of what could be yellow tickets over here on this bunker floor. Frenzy Giant might give us one. That did not give us what we wanted, just more green. But I think... why did we even bring the green tickets, now that I think about it? We really should not have done that. Also, I got so much of the pistols back at home. As much as I want to save... you know what I might do? I might just try to get that pistol all the way down to 1 durability. Not this one, this other one here. Because this is a normal pistol, so we can actually craft that down in a gun bench, if we had a gun bench. But I think he should die before the pistol even thinks about going down. Of course we get a red ticket now. At least that'll make the red ticket struggle a little bit better in the future. Cross your fingers that maybe we get a wrench from here? Because I've seen this locker give wrenches before. And I'm all for stockpiling wrenches, because it seems like wrenches just do not happen as much. Oh, my happy boy. I was gonna start trying to sing like a Lion King, but then I realized I don't know any lyrics to any of those songs. Dude, that'd be hype though, just like, hey, I don't know. I know like, that's all I got, man. Sorry, all right. Sorry, not sorry to these guys. They're about to die. I'm going katana on them, but I'm happy. We got 3 tickets out of that. Oh, I could have kept on sneaking and killed them. That sucks. 3 tickets from that guy. Not from that guy, but we got 3 tickets from that thing. We got 2 floater bloaters to deal with. Shouldn't be too bad. Why don't we start with this thing? Just try to use the rest of the durability on that. Let's make sure we manage our health here, because they're about to strip us naked, which is always, you know, always a problem. Luckily, they die a little bit quicker, so it's not as big of a problem. Let's use that next band-aid. Oh, let's go back to the katana now. Or actually, no, let's go stop sign. I'm trying to free up as much inventory room as we can. Neither of you guys dropped anything? You frookin' slackers. You frookin' slackers, you. How could you do that? My goodness gracious. I don't know how to feel about... oh, alright, those rubber parts are good. I forgive you. Alright, guys, we are so close to this yellow ticket unboxing that we'll go through another floor. And hopefully, like, I think there's a couple, like, usually the best way of getting them are from floater bloaters and toxic abominations, from my experience. And I think there's a couple of them pretty early on the 3rd floor, so this shouldn't be too bad, and it'll give us a chance to use the rest of our stop sign and hopefully free up a little bit more room. But yeah, dude, honestly, I feel like that's the best way of doing the bunker, is if you do have like a good amount of weapons that are kind of torn down, just bring all of them and use them to the max, man. Get the most out of them, you know? You can't just let them die for no reason. Also, oh, this level of nakedness scares me, because we're out of band-aids. And yeah, we'll start using first aid kits, I guess. I like saving the things, but I don't want to use my food. Okay, that was very scary. I could have waited one more. We might want to find some clothes. Yeah. Can you at least have... Really? Can't even get... girl. How you gonna do me like that? Yeah, so this whole naked thing. Maybe we'll, maybe it's just make sure we don't die or lose too many first aid kits. I might invest in using our pistol for some of these zombies, and that should speed things up a little bit. So, what's up, buddy? Oh, you know what we could do? I always forget. You can always take out his, friendly toxic spitter here without him noticing. And then we can just go ham on him. Between the turret chest, this abomination, and hopefully what's to come, I think we got a pretty good shot here. You know what? Why don't we just use the katana on this? They'll take out 1/3 of his health right away, and does a ton of damage anyway. I'm just scared because he does 20 damage. We might need to use, like, 1 first aid kit. Maybe in the future. There we go. One more, baby. One more. This is why. Save your pistols with the sights for taking out the turrets. Best way of doing it. Just make sure the turret doesn't spot you. And bada bing, bada boom. Guess what? You, my friend, are good to go. That turret, however, is not good to go. That turret is dead to go. Green means go. Well, good thing I got about 40 green tickets. That means I got plenty of go left in me. Chest, give me the yellow. Watch, I'm gonna get a red and a green. Okay, I'll take that. Let's go and open up this yellow crate for the finale of this episode. And then probably put on some clothes because we are butt naked. The bunker, dude, it gets chilly. It's like a couple levels underground, not gonna lie. I'm nipping a little bit, man. It's feeling a little bit nippy there, lads. That's for sure. Let's go, though. The moment of truth. Maybe we'll get, what's the best thing we could, engine parts. That's what I want. I want engine parts. Because I don't think we can get a chopper gas tank out the yellow. Maybe we can't. I don't know. I don't think so. I know we can get a chopper fork out the yellow. But we already have like 5 of those. Like, I wouldn't mind more. We could sell them down the line. But for now, survival kits, my friend. Do me good. 2 engine parts. Let's go. And an AK. Let's freaking go. Yes. I don't remember the last time we got 2 engine parts. Besides right now, obviously, I'm taking that AK back. I gotta make a couple of trips kind of back and forth if you guys don't know, because I don't want to leave these things behind. These things are looking pretty good, especially we just got an AK out of that, which makes me a happy freaking camper. I'll start collecting these weapon parts. We'll come back for the rest. There's some good rest of the things to pick up, like we got a nice little pistol there. Honestly, I might just leave behind the stop sign and grab the pistol now. Just worst case in case I forget. We got some gas too, aluminum wire. I might, you know, yeah, I'll probably do that. And I'll just start collecting these things as much as we can. But other than that, I think it's a good point for us to go ahead and end this episode off. I want to say huge thank you to you guys for hopping in. Huge thank you to hopefully you guys for having a fan-freaking-tastic day. Best of luck in the weekly giveaway. We got a whole week to go, minus 1 day. Well, minus 2 days. This is kind of the 2nd day right here. Best of luck in the giveaway. Best of luck opening up the red crates, opening up the engineer crates, however you're trying to get your hands on that gas tank. Best of luck to you guys with getting that gas tank. I've seen some comments from you guys saying you finally got it, and like whenever I see those comments, dude, I always reply with the most hype because I'm so hyped for you guys when you get it. But yeah, other than that, let's try to bring this Reddit thing to Kefir's attention as much as we can, and from there on though, at the meantime, listen, I'm an easily hyped person, and getting hyped is fun, so I'm cautiously hyped about some of the things that were talked about, and I hope that you guys are as well. Can't wait to hear what you gotta say. That's gonna wrap it with me for now. Thank you guys all the time for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.